session would be incomplete if I don't show gratitude to all the people who have helped me become what I can become in my life. I still remember this was the story which was told to me when I took up teaching profession by one of the teachers whom I had strong respect towards him. There was this king. These kings are basically crazy people. In the kingdom, in the courtroom, whatever happens, it depends upon the mood of the king. So one day he enters into the courtroom and he says to all the ministers sitting out here, I want to felicitate that person who is the most prominent personality in our kingdom. So I want to find out who is the most prominent personality. I want to find it out. So minister goes out and comes back after 10 minutes. He comes out with an engineer. And the minister says, it is because of these engineers our kingdom has got great infrastructure. You should felicitate the engineer because it is because of engineers only our kingdom has got great buildings. You are able to serve about 32 villages which are associated with this kingdom because all the process and systems are created by the computer science engineers. So the king was about to felicitate that person. Suddenly another minister comes out and says, no sir, I have a different viewpoint altogether. It is not the engineering students. I think you should felicitate business people. And he says, it is because of business people only our kingdom has got a great prosperity. You should felicitate business people. And suddenly after he was about to felicitate, another minister stands up and says that, no sir, we should felicitate the laymen and workers. Because whatever infrastructure, whatever prosperity a businessman is, zero without the workers who will be executing his ideas. I think you should felicitate all the workers who are helping out in the ground realities. And he was about to felicitate that layman. Suddenly the next minister comes out and says, no sir, it is not the layman and the worker. I think you should felicitate the soldiers. If you don't felicitate the soldiers, if soldiers are not there in our kingdom, your kingdom will become someone's kingdom. So you should felicitate all the soldiers who are protecting our kingdom. And the king gets confused. For every Akbar there is a Birbal. So for every number one there is a number two. So the king goes and picks out that prime minister and says that, no, there is a problem. Find out a solution to the problem. Prime Minister looks back and says that if you would have come to me at the beginning, I would have got the solution. Anyway, I'll go and I'll come back with a solution. After 25 minutes, the Prime Minister enters. Along with the Prime Minister, an 82-year-old lady who was unable to walk and taking the help of a stick, she enters into the courtroom. As soon as she enters into the courtroom, all the ministers will stand. All the ministers will stand. Along with the ministers, king will also stand. And king stood because everyone else stood. And king asked that minister, who is this lady who is getting all the respect from all the ministers? And suddenly the Prime Minister says, sir, all the other ministers say that please felicitate businessman, please felicitate layman, please felicitate soldiers and everything. The 82-year-old lady who entered into the courtroom is nothing but the teacher who taught all these people. Is the teacher who taught all these people. Minister, businessman became a businessman because he understood how to run a finance because that teacher has taught him all that 2 plus 3 equivalent to 5. So, in fact, the Prime Minister also says, you also became king because at some point of a time you are also shaped by a teacher. Everybody is shaped by a teacher. You can live your life without encountering a doctor in your life. You can live your life without encountering a software engineer in your life. You can lead your life without having a soldier in your life. Every one of you, including me, we are shaped by a teacher. So I take this opportunity, all the people who have taken up teaching profession, kindly sit. All the people, rest of the people, can you please stand up, sir? Can you please stand up? All the people who have taken up teaching profession at some point of a time are still teaching profession, kindly sit. Rest of the people, please stand. Rest of the people, please stand. Rest of the people. So along with me, I bow my head with a lot of gratitude to all the people who are relentlessly producing role models. examples. I want first teachers. Teachers are the only source of information. And teacher coming into the class and telling about calculus, writing 20-30 problems, he is the superstar. How can he write 20-30 problems? And for me, my first superstar was all my school teachers. I always used to sit there, I wonder, how come a person can tell something in such a simple language which I cannot understand through books?